Hello guys, we reached 120 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I should have posted 2 days ago, but I've been busy with schoolwork and also my boyfriend recently moved, so I was helping him and his family move into their new place. And that caused a lot of pain for me, and I was unable to function for about a day. I'm not even exaggerating. I was in class staring at the ceiling for 14 minutes, and my teacher was concerned because she thought I was high. So I had to explain to him that I was in pain, so I couldn't really focus. Anyways, let's get into the first question, shall we? First question was from a good of mine. He actually asked 2 questions. Number 1 is, what editing software do I use? Believe it or not, sadly, I am using Windows Movie Maker. I know a lot of people get crap for it, but I took lessons on the software when I was in 8th grade, and it's a really good starting tool for making videos. People have this idea where you have to start with Adobe Premiere or Sony Vegas and to make really good videos, but you can make good videos with just the simple things you have. And his second question was, ever thought of coming to the UK? I actually have been to the UK, believe it or not, when I was 3 years old. All I remember from that trip was getting really nice bandages, like these colorful bandages for my fingers, and me getting stuck in a garbage bin on a metro, and my parents lost me for half that day because I was in that trash can. But that's another story for another video. Next. What's my favorite drink? 2 words, almond milk. Why do you ask? The smooth taste. I'm talking Khalifa Farms, smooth and unsweetened. I also love tea. That is not sweet. Who drinks sweet tea even? I probably just offended a lot of people in the comments just now that drink sweet tea. Okay, so next one I want to explain in full detail, and it's actually 3 questions. What got me into ASMR? Now, this question is kind of confusing. I don't know how to approach this. I'm going improv here, but excuse me if I stutter or if I slur sometimes. But I got into ASMR mainly because of story writing. If you know me in real life, you know I write books above 60 pages. I don't publish them, I just write them and make cover art for it. And I also wanted to voice act, and I know I definitely need to work on some voices. Another thing is that I wanted to do YouTube and trying to get 100 subs, not 100, we already reached that, 1,000 subs, as that was a dream of mine ever since Kids React became a thing. Anyone remember that series, or is that just dead? His next question, his or her, is why yandere? Because yanderes are awesome. No, but being serious, I wanted to make a character that is, messed up, and apparently people have a thing for liking characters that are messed up. Have you seen DeviantArt, Sans wife status, those cringy DeviantArt posts? I cringe every time I see them. But this character is not based off of Yandere-chan. All rights of Yandere-chan belong to Yandere Dev. I did not base her off of Yan-chan. I don't stoop that low. I don't steal characters. I did steal my thumbnail photo because for the Yandere the Yandere series I'm making, but that's because making my own would take such a long time, and I'm really bad at anime so far. I've been drawing for since 6th grade, anime full on, and I'm still really terrible at it, and I'm cringe at my own art. I'm looking at one of my art pieces right now, and I'm just I'm so terrible. But no, everything I do besides the thumbnail is what I did. I'm gonna change the thumbnails for it, make my own, but yeah. Alright, next question. What's my favorite game? Ugh, Why did you ask this? I'm gonna go on, but no, I'll keep it short. I have a lot of games I love, like for every console, but I absolutely love the Sly Cooper series for PlayStation 2. Sly 1 was the first game I ever played. Like, it came out when I was, I think, 3. And I just played that game over and over and over and over. And you know when you first play a game, you get that stupid look on your face and you're like, you don't know what you're doing. It took me a few years to actually beat that game. Keep in mind, I was a 3-year-old playing a game for the PlayStation 2 that was a platformer. But anyways, since I got mainly the questions done, I want to talk about something else. Like, I got a question saying, why don't I voice Senpai or your character? Think of Link from the Zelda series. Nintendo doesn't give him a voice because they wanted you to think of what the voice would be like and what his personality would be like. That is the same thing on what I'm doing. I personally love role plays where you can think of your own character and what he or she would do in these situations and what his or her voice would be like. Not to mention, it is hard to voice act two people having a conversation. The last video, I forgot in the middle of the video, I forgot the second character's name. Not name, but her voice. And I started panicking midway, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I got it right. But yeah. And I'm going to get this out of the way. This is another reason why I don't voice act Senpai. We're just going to call him Senpai. Him or her Senpai. Is I don't care if you're gay, bi, or lesbian, or any way you swing. I personally don't. It's good for you. But I have nothing against it whatsoever. I have a gay pride flag hanging in my room right now. I'm not even kidding. But that's also why I don't voice act Senpai. It's, what if a guy watches it and he doesn't want the character he imagines to be female? It's like that. Okay, guys. There won't be a video tomorrow because I will be busy, but I will try to upload a video every 2 days. Soon I will come up with a schedule. Keep in mind, also, these things take time. A script, for me, takes 2 to 4 hours because I love to write, but I get writer's block. It just takes a while to think of a good story because would you want a good story with good character development or just a terrible video? And voice acting for me takes more than 3 hours. And keep in mind, I have school, family, and other things going on in my personal life. Thank you guys for listening. I will try and post a long video on Saturday. And one more thing. This is the last thing, I promise. That should I make a Discord to where I could interact with all of you guys? If so, please comment. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy what I make here, and here's to another 100 more.